3, administrative updates. Michael?
Yes, so you guys will go to the report there. I'll even pull it up over here if I can. Well, anybody can see that, but you can follow along there if you want. So I'll just run through everything and then take any questions. I skip some of this stuff, but I want to highlight a handful of things here. So the first two are grant announcements. The slip-on grant and the greater EV grant were both awarded to the city. We're in like kind of the beginning, administrative first sort of stuff, so nothing really to report yet, but congratulations to the city on both of these. The slip-on was that tanker unit, and the EV is like phase 1, no construction, planning, technical assistance, and all that. That kind of shifted from when they originally started with that grant, but that's what it is now, so no cost to the city there. Then there's a handful of other grants that are like in progress right now. I can expand on any of those if anybody has any questions, but that's where we're at with some of the other grants. And there's a couple others that we're considering as well, like the culture and tourism and a public works one from the PUC world. There may be some lift station repairs. So a couple other grants to kind of keep on your radar. In your packet, you're going to find two kind of large documents related to short-term rentals and the zoning updates. Those are for your initial review right now. Any feedback, input can be sent to me or even a planning and zoning commissioner if you'd like. The goal then would be, and it's all kind of laid out in there, but September for a first reading. So any changes we'd like to know before September, or the council can discuss it during that and we can make adjustments there. The housing flyer from the East Range Joint Powers Board is on the website, and you can pick up a copy if you want it from City Hall. All the communities are doing this to get a better idea of housing in the area, and in the back of the packet it's included there. Public Works had a bunch. You can kind of read through that, but things continue to go well with Public Works and the summer workers. A lot of stuff still to do, but things are moving along, as you kind of see there. I'll come back to blight as my last kind of thing. No lifeguard update or anything. I did, in case anybody forgot, find the contract with Masabi East. It does go through December of 2027. It's from 25 through 27. So just so you know what we have with Masabi East. Nothing there, nothing on the internet, nothing on the trail. Little committee updates from each, just high level. Budget and finance is probably the most pertinent one that we'll be meeting more frequently here coming up. Probably something next week potentially already. And then just some minor updates there. And the reminders, of course, the primary elections tomorrow. So keep that in mind. And not too much on the projects going on. Some things are kind of continuing, but if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. The age-friendly one is probably the most active one right now, as walk audits have commenced, and we're considering options to maximize the grant funds and potentially use the money that we receive through that as a match for some other funds. More to come on that. So that is the projects, and then let's see. So fire department, just wanted to give a shout out and a thanks to everybody. They did 10 days, 24/7 at the fire. I'm sure the next time Danny will be here, he'll mention it too. But just a big shout out, thank you to all of the firefighters for their hard work during that time. For the nuisance stuff, which is sort of my last thing here. We will have pictures and everything, and we have, but our chief of police is gone, so we had a different officer take the post pictures, and they were taken Sunday morning. So there's a couple of things that actually happened between the time those were taken and this meeting now. We'll kind of update that as we go through each property, and I'll fill you in on that. And if there's any questions or anything, it does make it a little bit tricky. The nice thing about having the same person take the first and second pictures is they know where they were standing. So now we have these second ones, and it's not always super clear. So there's that. So nuisances, I guess I'll kind of leave it for that when we get into that, and I'll just kind of touch on that. There was some invoices that we received, and we're starting to do some of the cleanup, so things are starting to progress, and getting a better tracking system and all of that is sort of still happening. And then I'll just say, when it comes to the reports, the mayor asked me to say a couple things, so I'll jump in when you guys do your actual reports. So, any questions?
Outstanding with the grants.
Yeah.
Outstanding. Any other questions from Michael? Okay, we'll go right back then to number 4, to Michael for city council review for the mayor.
Oh, yeah. So now,
If you want to do his now.
yeah, I don't know if you want it now or during the reports, doesn't make a difference to me. So I will say here, he was hoping to join via Zoom, but with where he's at, he's unable to attend even remotely. And he wanted to thank Mayor Pro Tem Berg for grabbing the reins for the meeting tonight in his absence. He also wanted to welcome Luke and Wendy, sorry for mispronouncing. Riandu, thank you. That was not what I was going to say either. Riandu to the business community with them acquiring the gym on the west end of town. Luke is also a New York Life agent and has his office there as well. Welcome, and we're happy to have you. And then thank you to all the volunteers who continue to help our city look so great. That's messages from the mayor.
Thank you. Patty?
Yeah, I just want everybody on the council to really look over this stuff from P&Z because they have spent a long time on it. It is very, very important.
Absolutely they have.
Because, I mean, these are ordinances that we are going to be passing, and it will affect our city in the future for many, many years until it gets changed again. So that's really the only thing I had to say about the agenda meeting here.
Okay. Kathy?
No, just that the P and Z spent a lot of time doing that work.
Absolutely they
I mean, that was a lot to take in, all that work that they did. And I appreciated it. I want them to know I did.
did. Right?
I have nothing.
I have one thing to ask Larry. We have one item, or 2 items for leave of absences tonight. If we approve one of them in the same motion, can we allow the city administrator to add some seasonal or temporary employment during that time?
In their absence?
In that absence, in the same motion or not?
I think you could do it in the same motion, yeah.
You know what I'm getting at? If
Yeah,
whoever,
I guess I didn't understand that it would be taken a leave of absence from both positions. I thought it was just from the fire department. So it's from both positions?
From
Yes.
both for the.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
so whatever motion is made, if that is legal.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I had. Anything else under agenda meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. 8 minutes.